HELLO and welcome to Arlindo Gaming. My name is Warrior and this is Korr-Rehkt Yourself Fool Wednesday stream where I play with my good friend Rehktous. Say hi Rehktous.
Hey, Rehktous.
Nice, classic. It's always a good one. Next time I'll be
It
like,
gets funnier every time I do it.
maybe next time I'll be like, say I love big penises, Rehktous. Yeah, you see, it's not funny when you don't say it. All right.
You got me there. You got me there.
All right, and this is a stream where me and Rehktous have been playing co-op games, namely the We Were Here series for like months now, and we've been thoroughly enjoying it. So let's get into it, I suppose. And hello to my two concurrent viewers so early in the stream. I love it. I hope you're having a great week. Hope you're having a great night. Yeah, and I hope you say something in the chat. If you don't, though, that's all good. Yeah.
Doing prizes for first ins.
Yeah, that would be cool. Except, like, I'd just be handing Aaron a prize every, 3 times a week.
Like a jar of baby butter.
Ooh, baby butter.
They made it myself.
That's gross. All right. Yeah. Cool. I suppose let's get into it. You're cranking the game, are you?
Yeah, man, I've got the game loaded.
Sick.
I just pressed any button.
Nice. I'll send you an invite and we'll get fucking to it. Now, where did we get up to last time? We got out of the Jester's toy box, didn't we?
That's right. Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
All the rooms.
Yeah, and
that was actually a really cool puzzle.
I did really like that series of puzzles. Oh, that's right, and we didn't even look at the next one, did we? So we're going in fresh. Fucking hell, we're only 29% in.
This is an epic.
This is way longer than the other ones have been so far.
Wow.
Right. Ready up. Let's do it. So no one's saying hi in the chat yet. So we've got 2 mystery viewers so far tonight. I am going to say that I'm going to take a guess and say hi Elbow. I wonder if Elbow's one of the people that's watching me. That'd be cool. And I'm going to say hi to I want to say hi to all my subscribers, but hi King. Maybe King's watching. I don't know. I don't even know if King's subscribed, but maybe he's watching. That'd be cool. If it's not King or Elbone that are watching, say nothing. And then I'll never know. But if it is, also say nothing. And I'll just assume that it's you. Alright. I'm in a chapel. Oh, you're in a chapel with me. You're right next to me.
Hey, nice.
Hello. You.
Just trying to see if there's anything I can drop. There we go. Texture quality medium. I'm going to put that to low.
Like a mad beat. Drop that sick beat. Music will guide you home. Okay, that actually sounds like a beat that is sick, not a sick beat.
Oh, motion blur. I'll turn that off.
Yeah, you don't need no motion blur.
Ambient occlusion. I don't even know what that is, but it's going
we need to Google occlusion. Aaron, if you're one of the people that it's watching, can you please Google occlusion for us?
I imagine that it's the opposite of inclusion.
That'd make sense, but you know, it's probably like Russian for big dong.
In that case, I want it on.
Yeah. Wait, there's some there's a whole bunch of like people hanging, like dolls hanging on ropes through this door.
Damn, I want to see me some of that. Oy.
Right, so we got some paintings. We've got music will something your life, change your life. Does it change your life? Okay, we got some
all
bunk
these-
beds here.
All these seats have got little mats in front with pictures on them, and then each of the seats has like what do you call it? Like a tapestry and symbols.
Oh yeah, and like it's got like, yeah, okay. Oh, there's an arm. There's a fucking. This guy's got his arm off. All right. So symbols. Yeah, but we gotta find something to. Music will guide you home. Okay, there's a wheel here. Aaron. Oh, it is Aaron that's watching, and he says it means blockage or something that's hidden. Opposite of inclusion is exclusion. There you go. Good try there, Rehktous, but okay, there's an upstairs. And hi, Aaron. How are you, man? Good to see you on. Except I'm like a little bit sad that my guess was wrong, but anyway. I'm always happy to have you on the chat though. All right, so there's an elevator.
Oh, nice. Yep.
So do you want to go up the elevator or should I?
You got the elevator.
All right.
I'll crank the
Holy
elevator.
shit, we're up to 3 concurrent viewers. Hello, third
Is this
viewer.
our personal best?
I think 3 is our personal best. I don't think we've ever gotten to 4. Aaron says he's good. How am I? And I'm good. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Hello to the third viewer. Jump on the chat and say hi if you so desire. If not, you can be another mystery viewer. And hopefully you enjoy the show. Rehktous is a little quiet. Okay, give us 1 second. I'll see if I can turn him up in... Yeah, here we go. Alright, hopefully he's a bit louder now.
I'll also try and project my voice a bit better.
Project. How is that? And as always, thank you for the feedback. I like to know what's going on with the sound levels.
Cheers.
Right, so there's wooden clogs up here. I haven't found anything that I can like pick up though, or anything to do, or anything I can like read with like.
Nah, me neither.
There's all
I
these
found some books, but I can't read any of them.
That's better. All right, cool. Thanks for that, Aaron. Okay, there's some more gears here. All right. And there's like really like there's all these paintings on the wall, but I don't seem to be able to do anything with them. Okay. Jennifer, Joep, Larissa, Leonard, Niels, Peter, Romy, Serene. I consider myself really lucky to have friends like you. Thank you for always being there for me. Love you all. I wonder if that's a clue or if that's just a little Easter egg for one of the devs' friends.
Oh, I thought you were reading a message in the chat.
Oh no! Well, it would be really cool if someone thought that there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of their friends watching my stream. That would be that means that it'd be like a personal best of 9 people watching. All right, I still haven't found any clues. So concurrent viewers, if you're not sure what we're playing here, this is a game called We Were Here Forever. It looks like there's clues in there. And
we might be here forever. This is a pretty long one.
Yeah, and it's a game in which you have you co-op with a friend, and it's like an escape room game that you have to find clues and work together to progress through the mazes. All right. Okay, here we go. When all those present are seated properly, the ceremony will commence. So we need to... Oh, I think I know what we need to do. I'm going to flick this switch. It's going to lock me in here, I bet. And then it's going to open up that door with all the dummies. And then you're going to need to put them in the right place. I bet you that's what's going to happen.
That makes sense.
All right, so I'm pulling the lever.
Yep, the door open to the dummies.
Now, I haven't been locked in though, so that's all right. Okay, so here we go. So white. So because what are the colors that are on the pews, right? There's like white, red.
White. There's
Purple,
7
purple.
white seats, 4 purple,
Yeah.
and 1 red. The red one's for the king, obviously.
Yeah, I suppose so. Okay, so I've got.
I'll bring out all the dummies first, and then it'll be easier to just switch them in places and shit.
Yeah. Okay. I've only got like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 portraits up here, but there's 12 total seats.
Well,
I'll check around and see if there's anything else.
7 white seats.
So say like I've got a religious figure like with like a bishop's hat, which is purple, and they have like a scarf or a sash, and that he has like, I'm assuming it's a he, how dare I, has like a white pointy goatee with no moustache, and then like and he's in a cabinet that has like a cup emptying symbol.
Right, yes, because from the last puzzle, he's the bronze caster.
Yeah, yeah.
Or was he the alchemist? No, I think he was the bronze caster. Okay, and then there's that one's obviously masonry.
Yeah,
and
but then
this one's the clockmaker.
Yeah, so then there's like another person in the same purple hat. I know. Yeah, is that's the yeah. Yeah, it is the same. So the same purple hat and sash, but with white sort of curly hair. There's 4 curls, 2 on each side. Like if you're looking at it from the front.
Yep, I'm holding that one actually.
All right, so that is like that's in a cabinet with a I suppose it's like a conical flask, or like I don't know. It looks like a mop on the symbol, but it looks like a conical flask on the flag. Not a conical flask,
Is it green?
It's like a blue flag, but yeah.
That's right. That makes sense. I'll put that one there.
All right. Now, the other, because there's only 2 in the flask or the bulbous flask cabinet, and the other one only has white hair. It's up in a bun, and there's no other features or clothing.
Okay, well, that must mean this one. Wait a second. That one's got a monocle. So then here's the one with the bun. And that makes sense, right? Because that means if I look at the white seats, there's always a seat that matches.
That one in front of you.
Yeah.
Cool.
That makes sense.
All right. So the other case that we have, so the cup emptying case, has two other busts in it. One is a lady with white hair, sort of curled up, and with a green bow.
Oops, green bow, is this her? Yeah, this is her.
So we got it.
Who's she in the thing with?
Well, she's in the thing with one of the purple. Well, with the purple hatted, white bearded.
Ah, yep, the white bearded one. That's the metallurgy guy. And
So yeah, there's like three cups that are pouring cup symbols. But yeah, like but she, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know like what white seat they're supposed to be in. And anyway, the other one in that pouring cup symbol is a white dude with like a little upturned fringe, and he's got a monocle.
Oh, yep. Perfect. Well, I'll bring them out, and if they're in the same spot, you know, easy enough to just change them.
Yeah. All right. So then the only other cabinet I have up here doesn't seem to have a symbol associated with it. So like, but they're sitting on a pew, and it's two white banners on the seats. One of them has what would you call that? He's bald on the top, but he has sideburns.
Oh, yeah, like chops.
Yeah, chops, and he's got a monocle.
I got the guy.
Yeah, so surely they sit next to each other. Maybe on that back pew. And the monocle guy is on the left. So if he's on that back left pew, he'd be on the left hand side. Yeah.
That one there.
No, yeah, the other left.
Yeah.
All right, and then guy with a top hat, and a like a Van Dyke goatee with like a Monopoly Man moustache.
Oh, yep.
Which is like a blonde color.
Got him.
All right, so then I suppose like so he'd be sitting next to the Chops monocle guy. Yeah, sitting there. I'm guessing. Now, are there any other bodies?
Yep, I've got someone in a green hat.
Okay, I'll go and look for another room then.
Although I've got a like what you're describing, a display cabinet, and there's someone with a green hat in this one.
Oh, okay.
Sitting next to Moustache with a white hat and the monocle chops guy. Oh, okay, so if that's the monocle chops guy is there, then I think this means that this one is over here. Hey, you're down.
Yeah, I've got nothing else up there, so yeah, for sure.
Oh wait, this is a green hat as well. Oh, green hat and red hair.
So
red. Green hat and red hair is here with the king.
The red, yeah. So here we go. Code of conduct: men and women cannot sit on the same bench. Only sit in spaces your guild has paid for. We need ears everywhere. Never sit behind or in front of another resistance member. Okay, so that's our next clues, right? So, yeah, so the king is obviously going to be here, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty... Okay, where's the king's body, though?
We haven't got that one yet. Maybe that one's the one we have to, like, guess everybody else first, and then he comes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So, Right, so the purple guys. Yeah, okay, so that's definitely that guy. Right, so what was the rules again? So men and women can't sit next to each other and only sit in spaces your guild is paid for, right? So is there any obvious men and women that we got sat next to each other? Yeah, so we've got this looks like a woman here, and that looks like a woman there. Okay, so these two are probably correct. Yeah, so the purple ones are probably correct because we got two men sitting next to each other and we got two women sitting next to each other, and we know that this woman goes here and that man goes there.
Perfect.
Right, so
cool.
the purples are all set, right? So
These
then,
two look like women, so I
yeah,
reckon.
but we sat that that one in the right spot because that's that flask looking thing.
That's right.
Now, are there any other women? Yeah, okay. So then we've got the two pairs of women back here. Now, yeah, she was in the cup one, so she has to sit there, and then women in the same faction. Well, people in the same factions can't sit next to each other either, can they?
Right. Can't sit next to each other and they can't sit behind each other either.
Yeah. So if I can. So one of the purple dudes is in the gear faction, yeah. So the guy that's in the gear faction. Oh, and that makes sense because this guy's missing an arm.
I'm missing.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, all right. So we gotta find what's the gear faction. Surely this must be the gear faction here, hey? Because I didn't have gears upstairs. This one here has got to be the gears faction, right? Because I didn't have gears upstairs. This one's the crown.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So then,
Oh, and it's blue. There's a blue curtain above it.
Yeah.
But the gear says it's green.
Oh yeah, I get you. Well, let's just make sure that okay. So, guy with monocle, he was sitting next to the top hat guy. So we got to make sure that he's in front of a gear, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sitting next to the top hat. So yeah, so these two are the wrong way around.
Ah, okay.
Right, because these two are sitting next to each other, but old mate's in the gear faction. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Right. Now, lady redhead in the green hat and man in the pith helmet looking thing with the moustache, they're also gears, right? So okay. the redhead with the green hat. Yeah, so redhead with the green hat is definitely sitting in a gear seat. So then the man with the bowler hat. Oh, he's the one. He's one that's still yet to come out.
Okay, so one of the guys that are sitting here, it needs to be moved.
See, I don't think so. I don't think so because 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's only three gears on the floor here. So that's one that has been sent to try and trick us, I think.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I reckon that. So I reckon that's sweet. All right, now the king and the queen, they can't sit next to each other, right? So like the only other person that's in the king's faction is the redhead with the the redhead with the green hat, but she's already in the gear faction.
And in the map underneath the king's seat has the masonry faction.
Yeah, okay, so maybe they're talking about this one. Right, because, yeah, she would be, if they are, she'd be sitting in the right spot. And then the queen, oh no, that's, yeah, so... Okay, but that's a purple hat sitting in the king's. No, but there is a head missing, isn't there? Yeah, there is a head missing. So, but we don't have the queen, do we?
No, we don't. Code of conduct. Men and women cannot sit on the same bench. Only sit in spaces your guild is paid for. We need is everywhere. Never sit behind or in front of another resistance member.
No, we've lost all the concurrent viewers, Devo.
Ah.
Okay, maybe I need to go back upstairs and just check everything again.
Alright.
Or do we try and put the what's this at the top here? It just says music will. Okay, yeah, we can't change anything up here yet. Alright, I'll go back upstairs. Aaron's still here, but my thing's saying that I've got no concurrent viewers. That's weird. Bit of a glitch there. There we go, okay.
Is that the only elevator you can go up?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. So, yeah, so conical, so let's call it just conical flask is, yeah, like bishop with the 4 curls lady and the white-haired lady with the top knot. Alright, so bishop with the curls lady, yeah, and then the white-haired lady with the top knot. Yeah, that's exactly what we've got. And then... just wait, there's 2 guys with monocles, isn't there?
Yeah, there is, yeah.
So have we got them in the right spot? So like, white guy with white hair with his hair sort of in a quiff at the front monocle. He is a caster or like a cup emptying guy. Yeah.
So we got him. He's there next to the king.
Yeah. All right. And the white-haired lady with the green bow, she is also a cup a cup.
Yeah,
symbol.
She's at the back next to the yeah.
What about, do we have the green hats? Do we have the hair color of the green hats mixed up?
Maybe. Green hat with blonde hair. She's in the Mason seat. And green hat with red hair. She's in the cogs.
Yeah, so that's that would be the I jumped down here. That's weird. I'm coming back down. There was another door open upstairs. Where?
Oh yeah. Anything interesting in there?
No, okay, yeah. No, Aaron said that's my bad. I saw something that wasn't there. No, no worries, man. That's all good. It happens to the best of us. Cool. All right, so maybe do we try taking the other bloke and just putting it in the king's chair?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's give that a shot. Because yeah, that's definitely red hair and that's definitely blonde hair. Yeah, and that's definitely red hair. See, but that's not. See, that doesn't really look like blonde hair though. That's the only problem. Is everywhere. Never sit behind or in front of another resistance member. Maybe that's the. Maybe that's the last thing that we need to do. Is we need to. Is the resistance members are the bronze caster, the clockmaker, and then the two princesses, aren't they?
I think it was that, yeah.
So it'd be like never sit behind or in front of. This one's a big one. Do we have to? Okay, what am I? Oh, I picked the guy up from in front of me. So it just says pick up. So are there any other symbols on the? No, that's just picking up the mannequin. Yeah, so that's got the king's symbol on it. You've changed the position of the king. What did you change
Yeah,
there?
so the guy with the chops and the guy with the hat and the mustache, they're in the same guild. So I just swapped them around because they're both male. It doesn't change the order at all, but I just thought I'd see if it
Yeah,
did anything.
yeah, no, that's fair. I reckon like I'll change that back, right? But then I'll send you upstairs and see if you can see anything. Might actually just get rid of this guy in the bowler hat for now.
Yeah, good idea.
Hang him on the hook up here. Alright, and I'll send you upstairs and see if you can see anything that I've missed, you know what I mean? Or at least then you can see the same clues as I have. Hell yeah.
Right. That's some crap.
Some crap.
Oh, it's down here. Some books I can't interact with. Some more things I can't interact with. It's down here.
Be the
There's a Jennifer.
be the guy in the maybe like because the guy with the purple hat's head has been broken off. We've got to like swap him out maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's like he had an injury, so he couldn't come, and he sent someone to Go in his place.
Yeah, and that he's the. Well, that might make sense because that we're calling them
Oh,
the gears,
I
right?
found a lever. I found a lever up here.
Oh, can you pull it?
Oh, no, I can't.
Yeah,
That was really anticlimactic.
that's the lever that I pulled to open up the door for you downstairs.
Ah.
Because yeah, that's gears, right? Because yeah, there's cups and there's cups and there's flasks upstairs. The gears and construction are downstairs. So what if we take this guy and put it in the place of this guy? But surely he's got to go there because he's missing an arm and that arm's on the ground. So there's one resistance member in each thing. We know that the gear never sit behind or in front of another resistance member. That's the one. So, but then it's the it was the clockmaker and the caster. Jeez, what were the fucking other resistance members? I swear it was the two daughters, wasn't it?
It was definitely the daughters for sure.
Why have we got fucking butterflies flying around in here?
I think you're right. I think it was the clockmaker and the caster, the bronze caster.
Yeah, so like but there's no one sitting like the clockmaker with the arm missing, like or the clergyman with the arm missing is the clockmaker resistance member. So maybe the casters need to be changed. Just wait. But then men and women can't sit next to each other.
Oh, that's the glass blower. This is the one with the
Glass
bishop's
blower.
hat and the
Yeah,
four curls.
nah, that makes sense. The glass blower is the bishop's hat and the four curls. Yeah,
that's right.
Yep. So the purple ones have to be correct, right?
Yeah.
They just have to be fucking correct. So then, so the glass blower. Oh, okay. But there's a.
Hey, what about this? So the with those cabinets, the tapestries above them, the ones upstairs are blue. The glass blower and the bronze caster are blue.
Yeah.
I wonder if the ones downstairs are a different color.
That
might help us.
One of them is blue, like the one that we don't know, which we're assuming the gears is blue, and the other one is red.
I wonder if the red ones are the resistance.
Well, the red one's got the king.
So then that can't be the resistance. So maybe everybody else is the resistance.
Yeah, but then if everyone else is the resistance, well then like we can't. Maybe people. What does it say up on the? It says up on the machine when everyone is seated in the correct positions, right? The sermon will start.
Yeah.
So maybe not everyone attends.
Maybe, yeah. When all those present, yeah, you're right. When all those present are seated properly, so then maybe the king doesn't need to be filled, but everybody else does need to be proper.
Because that's the way that it goes inside here. Probably there's another fucking clue or something around the place. So I just can't see. Is there a spot for the person giving the sermon? That's a bloody good question. Doesn't appear to be. Unless there's that platform up there. Yeah, that's a good question, Aaron, but it doesn't appear to be. It says music will guide you home. It's fucking useless. Guide you home is on the... Yeah. Can't do anything there.
Oh, I just thought of something. The girl in the green hat and the red curls, she's in the red cabinet with the king. So if resistance members aren't allowed to sit next to each other or behind each other or whatever,
Front or behind.
that can help us work out where she goes. Or she's like almost like the wild card.
But then, like, they're all... Yeah, they're like... There's like a redhead and then there's the blonde one, and like we've tried swapping them, you know what I mean? And but then either way, like we might have the wrong resistance members because we're assuming that yeah.
Well, she's in the Gears faction. She's in the same faction as Mutton Chops over here.
Yeah.
I wonder if I swap them to see what happens, and then I'll put them back after.
Men and women can't sit on the same thing. That's all.
That's right. Oh, you're right. Yeah. So then, is there another? No, there's no other gears, so that can't be right.
No, this one's a tricky one. Yeah, I've got no fucking no other ideas here. Maybe like, is this supposed to be the fucking? Is this supposed to be the queen or like what's the so? Is she supposed to be the queen? And men and women can't sit next to each other. Yeah, this one's doing my fucking head in.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
If female puppets might be the princess, so she needs to be in the royal seat. The like yeah, okay. I sort of see where you're going with that.
The green hat and the red hair, she's in both of these cabinets.
Yeah, I know. I'm assuming. I'm assuming that. Yeah, she is in both of the cabinets, isn't she?
What can that mean?
Right, green
and
hat.
I wonder. if this this one here, because it doesn't look like the Cogs faction. So I wonder if this blue one means the Resistance.
No, here we go. I reckon, I think I know what you're talking here. Let's try this one here. Right, and then this guy, he can go here. Let's try this.
Oh, but then we've got a man and a woman sitting together.
Yeah, we do have a man. Okay, so what if we swap that around? Oh, and old mate can no, but so then she was a cog. No, but then that would make that bird a cog. So let's try that one there. He's a thing, and is she a cog?
This guy here is also metallurgy, so we can swap them around. Oh, but then we've got the king and a woman sitting next to each other.
Yeah, but that might be, well, yeah, but if she's the one for the royal chair though. So let's try swapping these again. Okay, Salmon's not beginning. And this is fucked.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I just can't think of. Like they've literally, like, what are we not seeing, right? Because they've literally given us the heads for the factions, right? They've given us all the heads for the fucking purple cunts sitting at the front. Right, they've given us that men and women can't fucking sit next to each other. Right? So, like, what the fuck are we missing here? This is just cooked. And now, like, you know, oh, yeah. It's fucking cooked. All right, but okay. So let's just think about this, right? So like, ears everywhere. So never sit behind or in front of another resistance member, right? So that means that this, like, so there can't be double ups on the same row, on the same column. You know what I mean? Because like, so we've got gear, cup, mason, or like caster mason. Yeah, I know. Like, I thought about that, Aaron, but like, I don't think it really. I don't like. I'll go back up there in a second and have a look, right? But so then we've got cup, mason, and cup. Like, but there's one separating them. So is it directly behind, or is it like, or can you just not sit behind? Like, so if there's, yeah, but there's only one resistance member in each faction. So it's not like a double up fucking gives a shit, you know what I mean? Right. Do you want to just send me back upstairs real quick?
Yep.
Fury, can you stop fucking around, please? Fuck me, dude. He's fucking chewing on his fucking pig trotter and he's got it lost behind the fucking back of the seat behind me. So I'm going to get out and I'll be back in 1 second because he's doing my fucking head in. Worse than this puzzle. Alright, Fury, what are you trying to get, dude? Seriously, you're doing my fucking head in. There. Fuck me. It's there, get it. I tell you. Never work with kids or animals. That's what they always say, isn't it?
Yep. What if you're a juvenile werewolf?
Well, then you're fucked.
And you're definitely not working with anyone.
Okay, so this could definitely be a fucking clue here. I don't see how it fucking is, but anyway, okay. Because we've got the 12 portraits up here, but there doesn't seem like there's any pattern to it, right? Because like the let's call them clergy with the purple white haired lady.
Yeah.
Right, so purple white haired lady. Right, like we know from the cabinet up here that the purple white haired lady is in the glass blowers faction.
That makes sense, yeah.
Right, but then sitting like, so if we were to say, oh, so then she's sitting on the end. You know what I mean? Like she's sitting on the end down here. Whereas in the portraits up here, she's second in. You know, like she's one in. So I don't think that corresponds with anything.
Nah.
Unless maybe the portraits show who the resistance are. But then I don't think that makes sense either.
Who is directly, like, the portrait directly under the glass blower lady? What does that look like?
Red hair, green hat.
Oh, yep, so that's the Nana. We got her here.
But you don't know who the resistance members are. We found out who the resistance members were last week in the last puzzle.
I can't remember that far.
But yeah, I can't remember. Just fucking. Give me that hammer so I can fucking just bash something.
What about... what's the other cabinet you've got up there?
So there's the casters and the glass blowers.
That's right. And what about the caster? So the guy with the goatee is the caster, isn't he?
Yeah, the guy with the purple hat and the goatee.
Yeah. And then who's the other one in that?
Monocle with quiff at the front and lady with green bow.
Alright.
I'm getting my fucking pen out. I'm getting my fucking pen out, okay? It is doing my own. Pen is coming out. Penis coming out.
Nice.
So, pencil and paper alert. Alright. Caster is I'm going to draw very crude drawings here. Monocle with quiff. And it is bishop's hat with goatee. And it's also lady with hair and the bow. Alright. Now, glass blower call them blowers, are going to be the bishop's hat with curls. Right, and then lady with a bun. So,
Yep, got those.
now, and then of course there's these two gentlemen that are sitting next to each other, just on a pew. Right, but we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
So I'll just make a quick drawing of that. So the two guys, we'll call them factionless. Right. There's two guys. One of them is monocle with the scarlet.
Yep.
And then the other one is top hat with the Monopoly Mo and the Van Dyke.
Yep.
And the pointed goatee. Right. Alright, cool. So coming down now to then draw what else is going on. Okay, so then we've got the king. So the faction is going to be the king. Oh no, so the king slash mason is the faction, and we've got hat. Green hat, red hair. It's going to be written on her face. And then it's the king. And then it's the queen. And then it's unknown. Right, and then and then the clockmaker. So it's just bang, 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 bang. Right, so the clock is the chops and monocle.
Oh, yep. Oh, he's the clockmaker.
Yeah, so
Right.
but just wait, is that skullet different to the one upstairs? That might be the clue that we're missing.
You're right.
I wonder if
there's
that's
a man.
the...
There's a bald man in a hat as well.
Yeah. So are they the two of the same? Yeah. Because yeah, this guy's got the chops. Where's just the bald man with the monocle?
Oh.
So we don't have just a bald man with a monocle. So I'm going to go back upstairs and make sure that and see if this is the same guy.
Yeah, sure.
But then if he's the clockworker, yeah, if he's the clockworker, he sits next to the guy with the top hat, who would be, then that would make him the unknown member of the king's faction, right? All right. Anyway, I'll just finish off what I got going on here, and then there's the bishop's hat, with unknown features. Right. So wait, we've got 1, 2, and then unknown, but we've got 4 bishops. Oh no, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 4 bishops though, isn't there?
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, and then we've got the man with the Monopoly Mo and the hat. Okay, and the last thing here, you see how like the two green hats, one of them isn't as one of them's more on the top of the head than the other. Am I imagining that, or is that the way that, or is it both the same? I don't know. Or maybe
Yeah.
that's trying to say that like she is both in the King's faction and in the clock workers.
Yeah, maybe.
Are the curls the same? The curls even look the same, don't they? Yeah. So, red hair. Right. So if she's, but then if she's a mason and a clock worker, that doesn't really. Yeah. What about
So
if
we
we
know
look at the?
that the clergy of the clockworkers is one of these guild resistance members.
Yeah. So she's a blower. Yeah. So she's sitting in the right spot. Is it? Yeah. She's a blower. She's sitting in the right spot. So that means the only other blower is the bird with the bun. Yeah, so
Hmm.
she's in the right spot as well, right? Now the other, so the clockworker one, we don't have any description for, but he's missing an arm and there's an arm on the floor. So I'd say that that's probably
Right.
a good
He has to be in the
description.
right spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then that means so the caster is the one with the goatee or the pointy goatee, which he's in the right spot. So then that means that the other one, so the yellow haired one has to be the mason. Yeah. Okay. Mason, yeah.
So the clockmaker is the that this has to be the resistance guild then.
Well, there's one
This
from.
cabinet guild.
Well, no, because look up here, man. There's one resistance in each guild. You see
Yeah, that's
that?
right.
Yeah. So
And I
there's
think
there's
this is I think that's the clue. Like, so we know that the clockmaker guy is in the right spot, and there can't be a resistance member behind him or next to him. So then we've got three more to figure out where they go.
Yeah, but the clockmaker, like the clockmakers aren't the only resistance members. So like this cabinet can't just be like, this has to be the clockworkers. It can't just be resistance members in this cabinet. You know what I
So there's
mean?
four people in that cabinet. There's one, two, three clockmaker spots.
Yeah. That's what leads me to believe that one of them is like isn't needed. You know what I mean? And like the king is supposed to fucking go here.
I feel like these guys are the resistance. We got to figure out where they sit.
Yeah, I don't follow you on that one. I think we definitely need to find out where the resistance sit because they can't sit in front or behind each other, right?
That's right.
So we definitely have to find where the one resistance member from each faction sits, but not all resistance members are in one faction, so they can't all be in this one cabinet here.
That's right. That's why. So if that's the resistance members, right? We know that they're not all in the same faction. I think that's what the clue is. To help us know. So there's this poster up here has 4 unknown people. Each one of those unknown people is in a different faction.
Yeah.
And if this cabinet is a clue, then we identify which one of those people from those 4 factions, and then using that as the clue, we need to figure out which person of each faction is the person in the resistance.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I think you're putting, like, I think you're putting too much complication into it, dude.
Well, this is an elimination puzzle, and so what you do in an elimination puzzle is you figure out what the clues are.
So you're saying we're only finding 4 spots. We're not filling every spot. We're only finding 4 spots. Is that what
We're
you're
filling
saying?
every spot, but what we need to do is we need to know what 4 spots are the resistance members. And then we need to use that information to know where to put them so that they're not
No,
sitting
okay,
together.
no. I've just thought of a different thing. I think we are only finding 4 spots, dude. I really are, because on the machine upstairs that says when they're all sitting down, there's 4 lights.
Ah, right.
So I think we are only finding the resistance, like only putting in the resistance members. So let's just take everyone. Let's take everyone out.
Yep.
Right, and then we'll try and we'll put the 4 people in where we think where they should go. Yeah, well, we got to. Aaron says he thinks that all the spots need to be filled, but we got to bloody try some. So let's just try and get the 4 in first, and see if any lights change upstairs.
I also think that
The lights are for choosing the 4 resistance members from the portrait. So, like, have you been looking into this, Aaron? Is it like, do you know that to be a fact, or are you just guessing? All right, man. Send me upstairs.
you go.
It's Hello Fury. What the hell? I'm gonna have to try that again, bro. Yeah. Guessing. Yeah, cool. Oh, well, let's see. Because the lights are by the portraits, yeah. But just because they're by the portraits doesn't necessarily mean anything. All right, so when all those present are seated properly.
Okay, at least put this one guy in the spot because we know where he goes.
Yeah, but I can't access the portraits. I can't do anything with the portraits, Aaron. So I don't know if that like means anything. All right, so we're looking at so the guy with the chops and the monocle. He is yeah, so the king or mason is the red-headed bird. Yeah, okay.
Now, the guy with the chops, is he a clockmaker?
So he's factionless for now, right? So let's fill in the other one. So um, the blowers, right? So the blowers put the uh, the clergy hat, the bishop hat for curls, chick in the
Yeah, she
blower one.
blows.
Yeah. All right. I'll see if
And
that's turning on
because
any lights.
men and women can't sit together, we know where these guys go.
Yeah. No, let's just try to put the four resistance guys in first.
Alright.
So we've got so those other two bishop guys that you've put down, take them out. Nah, that one stays because she like that. That one stays, dude. Because we know
This one
she's.
you're sure is the resistance. Alright.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So what we're looking for now is we're um looking for see. Nah, see, like the guy in the bishop's hat, I don't think the clockwork guy in the bishop's hat, I don't think is resistance. See, no, that doesn't actionless. It's the same. So try putting the guy with the top hat. Try putting the guy with the top hat in um try putting the guy with the top hat in the clockwork at the back. Yeah. And then so if that's the blower, the clockworker, and the mason, the only other one that we have is the caster. So um it's either the bishop or sit next to each other. So that would be a man sitting there. Resistance members can't sit next to behind each other. Put the put the caster next to where the king's seat is, and it's going to be
Righto, we...
the lady with the bow.
Ah, yep.
Right, because then we've got the resistance. See, because then we've got the what we think is the resistance like in each column. You know what I mean? So now we need to fill. So now maybe we need to fill the rest of the seats.
Ah, yep.
That hasn't changed anything up here. No, that hasn't changed anything. Ceremony commands. Man, this fucking puzzle is fucked. Right, so then the purple ones are the easy ones to figure out. Because the men have to sit there, so then the other purple one. Alright, now the chops with the monocle needs to sit next to the top hat guy. and then the chick with the bow, she will need to sit next to another chick, and the chick with the bow is a caster, so she needs to. Yeah. So the one with the. So that doesn't work out because then we've got two caster. Then we've got two things that are casters sitting next to each other. So. Yeah. Oh no, this chick that's sitting here is a caster. Yeah, and the chick that I've got in my hands is a caster, and then the other caster is a. Wait, something's not right here. Oh no, that's a dude with a quiff, isn't it? Yeah, that's a dude with a quiff. So yeah, dude with the quiff is a caster. Right. But then he can't sit here. So maybe this chick needs to sit there. But then where does this? Oh no, so what's this one? This one here is. Oh, she's a blower. This chick's a blower. Right, so yeah, so this chick goes over here. Oh yeah, she is. Yeah, that dude's so that's all good there. Alright, so now we should only have a clockworker and a mason to go. Right, he's the clockworker and this chick is the mason. So that's the clockworker over there, and this is the mason. But that doesn't work out because men and women can't sit next to each other. Well, because he's the clockworker, isn't he?
I think that's what you said. Yeah, the guy in my hand's a clockworker.
So a chick's got to go here. So the clockworker. Yeah. So. Oh no, yeah, so the chick that I had in the hand is the clockworker, and then the guy that you got in your hand is a mason.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, but this is a dude. This is a dude here. Yeah, so put him down here. Put him down here over here. There we go. Fucking look at that. Fuck. That was a fucking pain in the ass.
Did it work?
Yeah. Didn't you just hear those fucking noises?
No, I've got no sound.
Okay, send me up in the elevator, bro.
Alright.
I don't know how that fucking worked, but it worked. Oh, man. Okay, so something's opened up upstairs. Yeah, okay.
So the thing that I was saying before is exactly right.
What's that?
So we needed to figure out which one was the resistance member and put them in the spot, right? And the way that I was saying it worked.
Yeah, no, I'll give you that.
It's just that we went about it a different way.
Yeah, I'll give you that one, man. Yeah. I'll definitely credit you for that one. Good work. So now the portraits have opened. Yeah, here, interact. Okay, yeah, so we've got to point out the resistance members on here now, right? So what did we say the resistance members were?
Dude with the mustache and the bishop's hat.
Yeah, dude with the mustache and the bishop's hat.
The bald guy with the monocle and the chops.
Bald guy with the monocle and chops, and it was the chick with the bow in her hair.
I know the chick. Oh.
No, it wasn't the chick with the bow in it.
Cabinet. Chick with the green hat.
Yeah, and the red hair.
And then the guy with the mustache and the round hat.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so something just fell out of somewhere. Something just fell out of somewhere. Okay. I heard a clunk, 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 clunk.
Can't find anything in any downstairs.
Maybe we got them wrong. Maybe we got the resistance members wrong. But like we got the placement right, because it looks like that didn't. Oh, it looks like we didn't select the right ones. Oh, yeah, because yeah, you're onto it, Aaron. Aaron says maybe we're guessing wrong. We fluked the fucking placement, but we didn't get the resistance members right. Fucking hell. So it's got to be one of the fucking bishops, and a resistance member can't sit behind front of another resistance member. So it's got to be one from each column. So if it's the So, because if we're saying that the red-headed mason is one, that means that we can't use two of the casters. So then the caster faction one has to be the lady with the bow in her hair, right?
That makes sense, yeah.
So then that means we're finding the glass blower and the gear. I'll lock those two in for now. So the red-headed green hat lady, and the green bow in her hair lady. So now we're trying to figure out the resistance members on the other side there. Now it can't be any of the. Oh no, it's got to be one of those bishops, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I was thinking it was the clockmaker bishop because he's in the cabinet.
But if it was the clockmaker bishop, then like it has to be one of the other casters. You know what I mean? Which, like, there's two casters in a row, so we've got to eliminate, like, at the very least, the chick with the bow in her hair is the caster resistance member, because you can't sit behind or in front of another resistance member. Can we lock that in?
Yep.
Yeah, alright. So then but then the mason, yeah, and then the fucking bald headed guy and the guy with the bowler hat. Yeah, so if it's it can't be it can't be the bald headed guy with the monocle, but it could be the yeah, this one's fucking hell. Why do we suck at this so much?
Never sit in front of or behind, but it doesn't say anything about sitting next to.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking that it's those two ladies there. Mason, blower.
And that means caster and masons are done.
Yeah. So then it's got to be one, or like Well, there's only like if we're locking in the hat, red-headed lady for the mason and the bow in her hair for the caster, that means there's only three other combinations we can do. Yeah. So it's either going to be the glassblower bishop with the top hat clockmaker, or it's going to be there's only two other combinations. It's going to be the glass blower with the top hat, or it's going to be no, and it can't be the mason. So yeah, I reckon let's try the glass blower um, bishop's hat and the top hat clockwork. Let's try that. The so and glass blower mason was the chick, wasn't it? Oh, sorry. The glass blower
glass blower
was the four.
the four
Yeah.
curls. Yeah.
And then, so what was the other one I said? And then the top hat.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Princess Mason. So, yeah. Gear with the hat. Yeah, Princess Mason. Clergy blower. Yeah, that's what we were just doing then, right? So, but then that leaves. Yeah. Okay, maybe we do have the mason around the wrong way, but we can't have the mason around the wrong way. Maybe we do have the mason around the wrong way. Nah, but like I don't think we can have I don't think it can go a different way because the caster has to be the one that doesn't have. Yeah, the caster has to be the one that doesn't have the caster in front or behind. Right, and then you know what? Let's just try the four fucking middle seats, hey? Like, let's go with both green hats, the fucking. Oh no, but we have to have a clergy member. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is doing my goddamn head in. Anyway,
Hey Siri, office light on.
Fury's barking at something, so I'll just be right back in a second, okay?
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, and I'm back. Any ideas yet? Aaron says maybe the royal isn't the resistance. But if the royal isn't the resistance, how come there's two casters that are sitting on the same column as each other when resistant members can't be sitting in front or behind? And there's only three casters. So it's got to be that caster. But if it's that caster, then that means that it can't be that mason there because they're sitting behind. So it has to be that mason there because there's what, like, unless it's directly in front or directly behind. I think at the very minimum, I think it has to be the lady with the bow in her hair has to be the caster clergy. Sorry, the caster resistance member. What does the room downstairs? The bishops. No. So it shows us what the bishop is. Yeah. The bishop is in what faction?
Is the clockmaker one.
Okay, so we know that. Okay, so the bishop is the clockmaker one. So it is the one without the arm. You said that before. Sorry, man. I forgot about that other clue. All right. So it's the one without the arm. What's his facial features?
He's got a mustache.
Okay, so he's this one here. All right. Now, okay, so that's the clergy one, right? So we know that. Okay, so it can't be that caster. It can't be that mason.
This is like that Guess Who game.
Yeah. So if it can't be that caster like it's got to be one of these two casters. So then it can't be the clergyman, right? So then the caster has got to be the guy with the quiff and the fucking monocle, right? The guy with the quiff and the monocle.
Interesting. Yeah.
Right. So then we've still got it can't be the clergyman blower, so it's got to be the woman blower, the woman with the bun, right?
Right.
So the woman with the bun. Okay, so then now all we're looking for is we've got the clockwork, we've got the caster, we've got we're looking for the mason now, right? So then it's got to be that last mason. Yeah, the bald chops mason.
To be.
All right, yeah, that's the way. Okay, I'm locked in here now. All right, and it's just opened up a room. All right, finally, we finally found our deductive reasoning, and Aaron definitely helped a little bit. He said bold mason right there. Okay, cheers for your help on that one, Aaron. Fucking hell, man. What the? Anyway. All right. What do we got? I've got. So now we need to figure out music. We need to figure out music. So I've got a place to put 6 pieces of sheet music, and I've got 6 pieces of paper with music on it. This has a number 1 seal on it, so I'm guessing that is in the first place. And that is the clear. Do you have any clues down there? Maybe on the music or on the organ at the front of the.
Yeah. So I've got a torn parchment and it's got some symbols on it. Oh.
Yeah.
And the symbols looks like a backward S equals C.
All right, just wait. Backward S equals C. Yeah.
Um, something that looks like the number 4
Something that looks like
equals
the number 4.
equals D.
Yeah, I reckon I know. It's like got two balls with a little fucking like thing that comes off of it and goes down. Is that what you're talking?
Oh yeah, they do look like two balls.
All
Yeah,
right,
that's what I'm talking
so
about.
like two balls that like has like a 7 that comes off of it.
Yeah.
That is equal to what? Sorry,
D.
D. Yep.
And then the last one I've got here, it looks like a number 7, but it's got two little lines in the top horizontal line. And
Looks like a 7. Got two little lines in the top horizontal line. Oh, yep. I know. I've got a symbol that matches it here. Yeah.
nice. And
They're
that's
like they're
equal to
like
F.
little. Those little lines are like little hooks. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they are too.
Yeah. Okay. And so what does that equal?
And that's
Sorry,
oh wait, no,
Rehktous.
sorry, that equals E.
E. Okay. So backwards
And then
S equals C.
yep,
Four thing that looks like a 4 with two balls is equal to D, and then
yep,
7 with two little hooks on it equals E.
yep. And I've got an F, but the F part of the parchment is torn off.
Okay, no worries. Well, what I've got is I've got um, shaded triangle with the right side shaded, and then a line that looks like a bolt of lightning hitting the point, but then going down the side without touching.
Oh.
That equals B. And then I've got a backward C with a crescent moon and a full moon, well, um, and a what is it? Dark moon, black moon. Fury, get out of there, man! You're right next to that reset button. I tell you, go. Equals A. All right, and then um. Oh, is it an equal symbol, or is it an arrow?
Um, uh, Mine looks like an arrow, but it doesn't have an arrowhead. Oh wait, yes it does. It's an arrow.
It's an arrow. Yeah, no worries, man. All good. And then I've got like a something tells me that I'm the one that needs to put this information on like together over here. So I've got like a backwards G looking thing with a quaver next to it. Look, it goes to a G, and then my last thing is a so that's got to be F, right? So I reckon F is like one of those crooked dashes that has a full moon above it. All right, so um, now like so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus Christ. So 2 goes to that. All right, this is pretty fucking crazy. So 2, 3, 4. So and then we've got 2, 2, 2. So E, T, E, F. No, 7. Ooh. Ooh, that was a nice little whistle. Balco, Fard, Nanke, Ide, and Ide, the youngest.
Oh,
Ide.
wait. There's a piece of parchment on the wall here.
Yeah.
It says, when Ide, or YDE, followed the original composer Allard, and then it's torn off. It doesn't say anything further than that.
So Ide can follow the original composer Allard.
Yeah.
Followed Allard. All right. So we've already got Allard up here. Yeah. Okay. So one of these Ide. One of these Ide followed Allard. So I'm guessing it's going to be Ide the younger followed Allard, which would then put 3 down to there. So we're looking for the backwards S down there, and then, all right. So we're looking for backwards S down there. No, that's not right. I want to put this back down. Let me put it back. Okay, it's not going to let me put it back down. No, but that wouldn't be right. So 1 went down to there, and backwards S went down to there. So is there one with a backwards S in that spot? No. Do you have any other parchments for clues?
Not yet. Oops. Accidentally hitting the organ. Yeah, no, that's all I've got so far.
Okay. Aaron's saying there has to be more clues than that. Yeah. Maybe it's the younger than the elder.
How many composers are there?
So there's Falco the modern. There's Nunke the critic. There's Wolfhard the talented. Ide the elder, Ide the younger, and then Allard the clear. And Allard the clear has a wax seal number 1 in the corner. So I'm assuming that it goes first.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So when Yide followed the original composer Allard, so we know that one of the Yide and probably the elder comes after.
Yeah.
Can imagine that the modern is probably the last one.
Yeah, the modern might be the last one. Yeah, that's probably a good shout. And I'd say the younger followed. The younger Ida followed Allard the Clear, because you know how you follow composers. You know, when you're young and you're starting out. I'm only making an assumption. But then we end up with S. Okay, so 2 goes to S. So an S. So that's it. So the triangle turns into that. So that's the last one. So what turns into the triangle? And so is there anything that turns into the triangle? No, nothing turns into the triangle. But
Well, the triangle.
the triangle is number 4. So now the S Yeah, what I'll do is I'll put them all on the I'll just put them all on the board so you can see, right? And I'll take a picture of them and I'll send it to you so you know what clues we're fucking dealing with here. Uh, Mr. Rehktous, and then Mr. Rehktous, that sounded like misdirected, Mr. Rehktous, the Latin for misdirected.
Rehktous, damn near killed us.
Alright. And then you can help us try and um, solve the equation. Solve for x.
Alright, so we'll look at this. Yeah.
So I reckon number one is at the top there. What is
Oh,
this?
yeah.
So I've got lights that are coming on down here when I put the music in. Like, do you have anything change on the organ? Like once all the lights are filled?
Um, no, but if you're getting lights, maybe let me know what sequence it is, and I can put that sequence into the organ here and then play it.
How many thing? How many dials do you have on the organ? There's four, yeah.
Yeah, I got four. Yeah.
Okay, well, try try putting like the top left. Try putting the top left four into the organ and see what happens. Like the paper on the top left of the picture that I just sent you.
So that is G. Symbol is A. That symbol is C.
So
And
send
that
you. I'll also send you a picture of what I've like written down as what equals what. So you get the full picture there too.
oh yeah, cheers.
Fucking working. So I'm hearing the song.
Yeah. And what have you sent me here?
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, this.
okay, so that's gone green. So that first one has gone green.
Okay.
The light up here has gone from red to green. So now we need to figure out what comes next and then play that. So switch.
Either the younger.
Yeah, so switch 1 to 3 and 3 to 1 if you know what I mean. So that means that
Yep.
the
So that would
the the
be
backwards you get what I mean?
that's a C. Yep. So C. It's an A. And that would be G. Would be B. Did
Yeah,
you get a
okay.
light for that one?
Nah, so that was wrong.
Uh,
Okay, so what did you do there? Did you do
uh,
C? Did you
I
do
did. I did
C?
the next one in line, which was Yuda the younger. But what I should have done was Yuda the elder.
Do you think?
Yeah, because an older person comes before a younger person in chronological order.
Oh, I get what you say there. You're saying there because I thought it was one person, but you're saying like it's a father and son.
Yeah, so if Allied is the
Uh,
original,
yeah,
then Yuda the elder
yeah.
comes before Yuda the younger.
Yeah, that's right. So the first, like, I'm just going to write down the sequences you put in. So you've put in the very first one was G, and then A, and then C, and then B, right?
Hang on a
So yeah,
second.
so if you
Yeah.
try the elder, it's going to be G, then F, then C, then B. So try that.
C B. So I'll reset it and I'll play the original one first.
I don't think you need to because the green light's still on.
Okay, sweet as. All right, reset. So GFCB. G F C B.
Yeah, that sounds like it's. Yeah, that sounds like it's worked
Nice.
because the music is happy.
Nice. All right, now to decode the younger. So the younger moves 3 to 1. So C, and
Yeah,
then it's 2 stays the same. So then that should be F. 1 becomes 3, so that should be G. And then I'm assuming same.
yeah. So it'd be yeah. So C,
C
and then
F
F.
G
Yeah,
and
G,
B.
and then B. Yep. Fucking, you're right onto it.
Now
Nah,
we've got to work
that's
out.
incorrect. That's
Oh
incorrect.
fuck.
All right,
Okay.
so we know that that's not the third one.
So that
We
the
know that that's
young
not third.
so the younger is not the second one. All right.
Yeah. So how about well the younger is not the next one in sequence.
Yeah.
So it's got to be either the talented, the modern, or the critic.
I reckon the modern's the last one.
Yeah, surely the modern is going to be the last one.
And that's got a C.
Did we go? Okay, so what's changing, right? So
Ah,
no, no.
yeah, of
So it's got
course.
to like let's try the modern, right? Because
It has to be the
the
modern
mod,
because the modern
yeah,
is the only one that's got F as a second thing.
yeah, that's exactly right.
So F becomes C.
Yeah, so
B
it
becomes D.
so
Um,
it still starts with a G, and then
and
yeah,
it's and
F
it
becomes
also has
C.
a
Yeah,
second C. Yeah. All right. So that's
and
the third one. Oh, then from that information we can depict that. Then it comes the critic, where
um
the C becomes
yeah,
a
yep. I concur with that.
an F.
Right, and
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 the
then
F,
it's got to be the younger and then the talented, I reckon.
yep, that D becomes. Wait, no, that's not D. It's the third one. Oh yeah, so that wait, yeah, that D becomes a C.
Let's just try and play the modern now
All
and
right,
see if that is the third one in the sequence.
so that's
So
G
yeah,
C C and D.
yeah, that's correct.
Dick.
So it's going to be G C C D is the third one.
And then it would be G F C C.
Yeah, yeah. So that was correct. So yeah, it'd be G because that hasn't changed yet. Yeah, then F. Yep, and then it would be yeah. So C hasn't changed yet either, has it? And then D. Yeah. Sorry, and then
Sweet.
C. It'd be C. It finishes C C.
Yep. C, and C.
Yeah, so that's correct.
Now that the fifth one.
Yeah, so now the fifth one is C, F, G, C.
And G, C. All right. So C, F, G, C.
Yep, that's killer.
All right, and then the lucky last one.
Yeah, so F and G are still the same in the middle, and then it becomes E. So it's E, F, G, A. Efka. The old Efka.
E. Clicked it. E. Oh, maybe I gotta reset it. E.
Hell yeah. That's fucking rad. Yep, that's done it. It's a very happy song too.
All right. Anything happen upstairs in your world?
Yeah, the song's still playing.
Ah.
All right, yeah, discovered the secrets of the resistance. So they're playing it in the music, I suppose. The resistance was in the music. No, so yeah, my door's open.
Oh yeah, me too.
Oh, wicked! So I can follow you now. I got to come down.
Ooh, yeah. And then the organ has changed, and there's two spinny wheels.
Oh yeah, I do love a spinny wheel.
Oh yeah, man. I like an organ that changes.
Yeah. All right, let's spin it. Let's go. Music starts playing.
Now sing the souls that lived here before. Yet all but two, we fled through the door. Anyone like us,
Uh-oh.
caught in the ice, hark to our song.
And the floor's disappearing.
Forge the device.
Yeah, heck.
When King betrayed us, we sought defiance. All of his subjects formed an alliance.
That's some scary shit.
We opened the door, but left two behind. They hid our device, for you left to find. To keep it secure, it's broken in three.
Pretty stuff.
Assemble the parts, and you shall be free. Into the graveyard, look for the glass. Cast in the foundry, base made from brass. And under our town, guarded by guilds, find the contraptions clockmaker builds. Once here assembled, let's shine the light, which shows the way out of this dark night.
That's crazy, man. I didn't hear what you said halfway through because the sound is pretty intense.
Oh,
That's wicked, man. So,
really cool.
were you reading the subtitles?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what was it? In the graveyard, we find the glass.
Yeah. and in underneath the city we find the clockmaker thing, and then
And something about the base made of brass.
the base made of brass. All right, that's killer, man. Dude, that fucking how is it that the finding the seating was so fucking hard, but then like doing that music one was like fun, you know?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, how dumb are we? Seriously, I'll tell you. But hey, we got there. We got there. That's all that matters.
Yeah, we did.
All right.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Made it to the finish line. Well, I'll probably we're getting to our 2 hour mark now, man. So like let's just have a quick look around and oh look at this, eh?
Whoa.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, good call.
That chick's looking pretty resistance like.
Wait.
She'd give you some resistance, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah. You'd have to take her on a couple of dates, that one.
Yeah. She's got a shield for cock blocking.
Yeah, that's right.
But this one over here, man, she's got the sword and a lantern. She's a little bit easier.
Yeah, you can't see up her dress though.
No, you cannot.
Well, I reckon what do we got here? We've got to pull the lever. Now, surely, because there was just a loading zone there. Surely that loading zone is where we come in. If we exit the game. But shit, it looks like we got a whole fucking village over here that we've got to get through now. So there's the castle, and this must be the rest of his realm over here. Man, like I can't like I know that this is like the fourth game, but I can't remember anywhere near this much detail like in the first one.
No,
I think that just like the first one just started with us walking through a door, didn't it? Like I don't think there was any. I don't think there was even a castle on a mountain, was there?
Yeah, no, we just we woke up in a basement and there was like a books or something.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, well, I'll say see you to the peeps here. So yeah. 2 concurrent viewers. I'm guessing one of them is Aaron. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that. Rehktous is waving goodbye. Thank you very much for joining me today. And obviously, cheers, Aaron, for like interacting so much and helping us with the puzzles. It was much appreciated. To our other viewers, thanks for coming along. And to those of you that are watching after the fact, thanks for joining us. Especially if you've made it through to the end. Chuck us a comment, throw me a subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you like the content, that is. Do it if you don't. If you don't like the content, still do it. And join us next week for more We Were Here Forever adventures. Other than that, I do stream on Mondays and Fridays, playing various different kinds of games, and I've also got a Let's Play series that comes out on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. This current Let's Play series is a game from my childhood called Full Throttle, and it's only a 3-parter. It's a fairly short game, especially since I smashed it when I was a kid, so I know all the puzzles. It's a point-and-click adventure from LucasArts. Mark Hamill plays a voice in it, I'm not too sure which, but give that a look. I'll try and put a link up at the end of this video when YouTube lets me put links up, because it always takes a day on the live stream for you to be able to put end screens on. But anyway, thanks again. I hope you have a good night. Never stop loving life, and I'll see you in the next one.